this is the Mobapad N1 liquid silicon controller, or in short, N1-HD. There is an S version. As you can see, it's the same concept as the Joycons, but for this case, it's for the controller. Now, unlike this controller and the Joycons, this controller does not have any clicky buttons other than the D-pad. There is another controller, which I'll have on screen, which does have clicky buttons, but this one is the newer one, and at first I thought it also had the clicky buttons, but unfortunately it does not. But the placement on the buttons are definitely different from the other controller, as so it seems at glance, and much not as wide. And I'm already going to tell you about this controller. I like this controller, and my only downside with this is the clickiness of it. Now, I'm not going to go into the specs of the controller, just the obvious ones about it. This Pro controller doesn't have any removable faceplates. However, there's a secret feature to this controller, why I kind of picked this one, out of speculation really. And that was that this controller, you can see here now in this video, has octagonal gates, or the ability to have. It doesn't come with octagonal gates, but it can have octagonal gates. Now, I haven't tested an actual Mobapad octagonal gate, but I 3D printed one, so you could put one in there if you wanted to. The way I did this, I used a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, to pry it open, because at first I was going to unscrew it all, but it just ended up damaging the controller, and I wasn't even like having a hard time opening it, prevent or some kind of constriction. So there's definitely adhesion when you first open it. I would try to avoid opening it. It does not have any detachable sticks, only other than the D-pad. That's the only thing that's detachable. Really, the only purpose of me posting this video is to show you that this controller can have octagonal gates, and also to the other controller, the Jitsu, even though I probably won't go for that. Honestly, after having this controller, it makes me want to get our A controller. I really like the design of this. I wish it was clicky, but I don't hate it. So beware when you get this, it's not clicky. And how I figured it out that you could do this is up screen. See that they show palm rings, and I figured I could just remove those, right? So I just pried it out, and that's how I did it. This doesn't come with this case covering, but if you look hard enough, you can get the case. And it also came with apps, and they also have some adapter for it too, but I don't really know how to use it. So I don't think they give you caps. I just got it somewhere else. When you turn this controller on and off, it's actually really nice sound it makes. And just so you know, I am pressing the sync button and the top two buttons on top. Sometimes you don't get it immediately and you have to wire connect it first. Oh, just a quick rerun. This is what it will sound like when you turn it on and off. But yeah, I like this controller because I'm able to have octagonal gates. And yeah, honestly, I almost like this better than the actual Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's just, if it wasn't for the plastic making me sweat so much, then I would probably adore this controller nonstop. But that's just my opinion. This will probably be my last Mobapad review for a while. I just want to say Mobapad did also release another Joy-Con, though it's not on their website now. But this is what it looks like. And some people might prefer this over the actual Joy-Con. The only thing I'll say about it is it's not clicky, and I don't think it has removable faceplates. That's all I'll say about it. I don't think you can put octagonal gates on it. Nobody's confirmed it. It does look like a nice, neat controller. I probably won't review this controller because I already have a Joy-Con controller, unless somebody wants me to, but there's reviews out there if you're interested in this controller design over the M6-HD. It's called the S1-HD or S1S. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this review showcase. Probably one of my favorite controllers for sure. I still like my Joy-Cons over this, but This is like one of my favorite controllers, minus the sweat.